Thank you, Right Honourable Lord Boateng and the panel for a really interesting, engaging discussion on connecting conservation, sustainable development and mine action. We're now drawing to a close to this conference, and again, a reminder to everybody that this meeting is fully on the record and it is being live streamed. I've got great pleasure to welcome back to the United Kingdom, but I think the first time at Chatham House, Honourable Paula Coelho, who's the Minister of the Environment of the Republic of Angola. She arrived from Angola yesterday, and I'm delighted that she can give us a call to action. So tell us exactly what the Angolan government is doing. And no, if you could stand here, that would be better, because you're being live streamed. Everyone can see you. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. And I can just say, Your Highness Prince Harry, allow me to call you all my dear friends and brothers and sisters from all the same mother as Mother Earth. I'm here standing before you just to congratulate this initiative with all partners that we see here. So allow me also and with the protocol observed, to greet you under the name of the Excellency, the President of the Republic of Angola. It is indeed known as a country with enormous conservation and enormous amount of wars that has been tackled. But allow me also to tell you that other part that is now available for all of us to be there, as we heard from the panelists, different but action that should be done. Let's start demining, and this is why we are here. We also have an enormous talent population, not only as young as like me. We just heard we are very few in Southern Africa. What will be an Angolan environment minister say to you all? I'm not saying that you are not young, but with the experience that you have. What am I gaining back from you to take home and say, dear fellows, let us fight demining. Let us have progress. And here we are after 4 decades of success. And Angola has for a long time seen as a closed and paranoid, corrupt and authoritarian country. Now this is all out. We all follow the news. We are now live streaming. But let me tell you what I got inside my heart and the desire to engage with the international community. The Angola government knows its needs to diversify beyond oil and meet its aspiration on the youngsters like us. The conservation sector is seen as a case study. Angola knows its needs, outside expertise and investment to help preserve its environment, and is looking for assistance. It has shortage on capacity, but there is a short on that we all together can tackle a goodwill towards outsiders who want to help Angola to protect its environment. Angola is part of the CASA TFCA and is committed on demining. Excellency, the President has given $60 million to demining, as we just heard here by the room. On the first year, 20 million, and we are in a process also to demine. But not only demining, but also to certify the areas that are already demined, so that you, as investors, can come to the country. We have more than 13% of the areas that covers national parks. Some of them, they are free, and to that stage, we are negotiating with the African parks through the ICCF Foundation, or carcasses, so that we can start having a proper management together with communities, local authorities, and of course, not forgetting the past, and now integrating the ex-militaries as rangers. They call themselves as soldiers for nature. Now what we do with this soldier for nature, in just this land of 91,000 kilometers square, we are doing and completing a task that inspection, monitoring, and guarantee of the quality of the work is carried out properly. We deliver the certificates as a guarantee of a quality control for investors to come in. We would like to carry out also a national intersectorial commission for the mining. As here we heard our colleagues, that we, as a different sector, and integrating with all countries' sectors, we are here also to push humanitarian and civil society to talk about the mining and environmental conservation. Ladies and my lord, in this regard, Angola has a high hope that the British government, and with all partners here present today, we will tackle also the elephant conservation program. We're enthusiastic to be part of the initiative of the protection of the elephant and to develop a long-term plans for protected areas, rewriting its judicial code and incorporative wilderness crimes, climbing down on ivory smuggling, but Angola has a potential to hold elephants and much more than we have now. We are delighted to recall last year's the commitment that we heard from the government of British government to helping Angola and the initiative so that we can further discuss with the other colleagues in the region and we can become part of the problem within SADC area. We find common solutions with resumption in the ivory trade versus British government's policy and all other conventions that are part of the treaty that we can all be together. This has not always been easy, indeed, for Angola, but Angola has stood step still, and I believe that what is right, Angola will continue to do. We have the guidance of the President of Angola and major donors like you, all here present, we would like to take some of the dreams into reality. It's not about money, it's not only about the mining, it's about what we do, what is the goal, what is the global action. In relation to all we have said now, it's crucial that the solution of all the issues raised here, from the community point of view, for what I think and what I'll be understanding is passing on this message, what I can restore and what I can do for clear minings, and why is there a reason that we should not return back home. Like elephants, they do not recognize borders. They don't have passports, but they move freely. I'm just taking elephants because it's the symbol of Africa, what we mostly and recently have heard. But I also want to push you as a specific specimen under endangered. You yourself looking at me. But let me also say that we are very much appreciated and grateful for all the inputs that the government, the British government is doing for Angola and all the initiatives that we have joined worldwide. We are going still to have some availability to discuss and to continue to talk about side by side the wishes and desires of Angola. And with that regard, Your Highness, I would like, with the support of you all here, to open the corridors so that the pressure in the SADC region can be less, elephants can return home, home we call as casa, casa we call as a common position, a common view, and to all other conservation areas in Africa and all other countries of the world. I would not end up saying that we need to pledge an appeal of a common sense, not only about a global action, but a common sense. And we thank you once again for listening to a Portuguese speaker that doesn't know how to speak English. Thank you very much.